really jelly of that. All right, let's see if we can get mock here. We'll start entering a little bit of a dive. Looks like I am going to get around these guys. Here we go. Hey! Sorry that took me so long to catch that. I thought that was songs popping up since we were flying. Looks like this Q5 is going to beat me, but that's alright. Maybe he'll leave enough for me to... Oh, come on, dude. You're never going to get that. Better than killer bending silver spoon. Nice try. Goddamn G, you gotta be kidding me. Fucking 9Gs. Without flares, I was never gonna beat that. There was no chance outrunning it. As soon as he got behind me, that's all I was trying to do was break that. I thought he'd already shot one at me. Fucker. That's the only premium the true premium I have is that one. Well, so much for that. That didn't work very well. Nice. I can't wait to have this plane. Nice kill. Nice to know you. Kind of glad you're flying this because I'm going to be flying it soon, and I kind of need to know how to do it. Ah, that's the guy that got me. He got both of us. Old gen Xbox. Dang, man. My love for Xbox will always be Knights of the Old Republic. That was pretty much the only game, not the only game that I played on Xbox, but why I bought an Xbox, and it made me buy an Xbox a couple different times to play that game. And I want to say I had a 360, but I honestly can't remember what I played on it. And I wish I was an Xbox guy to be honest, but I'm PlayStation blood through and through for sure. I've always been just drawn more to PlayStation. I don't know why. I honestly, being a DIY PC, I've always, I guess maybe because I've been more of a PC gamer, so it just felt like the Xbox was, it felt like having two PCs, I guess. Maybe that's why I always went to the PlayStation, and the PlayStation usually had Blu-ray and DVD and all that stuff, and a lot of times Xbox didn't have that. So maybe that's why I'm a little more prone to it, but certainly don't hate on the Xbox guys. It's really personal preference. It used to be very title driven. You know, each console had their main titles, and a lot of the times the Xbox titles that were I was like, I'll just get it on PC. You know, but nowadays there's pretty much nothing that yeah, that's the best mode. Whenever it's right there in the nose, those are the planes I usually do the best in. And even the 104 that I struggled in, that gun, I mean, it's a laser. It's a flipping laser. I only struggle with it because you're going so fast. I don't do well with that flight model so far. I will eventually. I will eventually. It's all a timing thing, especially with planes like this that have kind of a slow fire rate. And when you're going faster, it spreads out even more. All right, let's try this again. How many of these do I need to drop on a base? I don't even know. Two? I think I only need to give them two. The very first go, I'm probably going to drop all four though, just because. Here we go. I have never done this above like what's my A26? The B29 maybe? That's as high a bombing as I've done. Bam a lamb, the damn thing gone wild. Bam a lamb, bam a lamb, bam a lamb. Say, oh, Black Betty. Whoa, Black Betty, bam a lamb. I need to put my pop filter on today. I can hear it. Maybe it's my beard. Need to shave. Old man Graybeard showing through. We are the up tier, bruh. I said I feel bad sometimes because I always seem to miss the. We're gonna try it like this. You know, that's no lie. What? And she's all right. Bam a lamb. I feel bad because I so rarely check the scoreboard other than to kind of see how many people are left. But a lot of times there's other people on my team or guys that I know that I'm playing against and I don't catch it because I never fucking check. Looks like we're gonna make it this time. Oh shit! Well, that didn't fucking work. I got it. I don't do that very often. That's the first time I got the base, so it only takes two. And honestly, if I'd have dropped two, I'd have been golden. What the F was that? Well, that time I was expecting somebody to be coming to the base, so I tried to go just right over the top of them and straight down, and I compressed the shit out of it. Even though I had the throttle out and the flipping air brake on, it would not pull out of that. Nice little gooner there you got. Little little boob on the side, little boob on the side. Little shake and bake. Cope. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Deal with it, he says. Eat it and like it. There's nothing better than a good fun pod. I didn't even realize that came with one. Bow, 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 bow. Or is that a fuel tank? Is that a fuel tank or a gun pod? Kind of looked like a gun pod at first. Damn, they're all over you. And I'm curious on don't switch to Xbox. I'm currently trying to get a PS5 because membership. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm going full PC after this. I'm if I'm still on the fence too on whether or not I'm going to keep my PS5. I probably will. I'm never going to get my money back for it, and it's probably worth half what I paid for it, which is fine. It's still worth every penny to me. It was so easy to get started doing this. You just hit that little flipping go live button and it just spits you out on Twitch. It's crazy. You don't even have to set anything up. You don't have to create an account. You don't have to, set anything up. You can just uses your profile. It's crazy. I couldn't believe it. I said I finally got so curious. Like, where the hell is? What are people seeing? Like, I didn't even bother to get on and see what people were seeing for like a month. They had that CC tournament. That's kind of how I met everybody. I was like, all right, I guess people aren't as mean as I kind of expected them to be on here. But yeah, when you're on right now on Xbox, I guess is what you're playing on. Are you able to use keyboard and mouse, or are you using controller? I'm curious. Damn it, I can't believe I did that. There's no way to leave. 1 to 10, should have said it by 20. That just ain't me. Hey. How the hell am I supposed to leave? Yeah. Yeah. Watch out. Watch out. Fucking Little John. Who knew you could get famous just screaming yeah and watch out? That's the way to go right there. Honestly, that's my favorite way to play this game so far. But now I've gotten so used to keyboard and mouse that I can't even do the stuff that I used to be able to do with controller. I got pretty good with controller. I could do a lot more maneuvers with the controller than I can with the keyboard and mouse, but I can be more precise with the keyboard and controlling the plane, if that makes any sense. Because I don't know. What's nice about the controller and the sticks is that you can kind of get more rudder control, so you can do tighter barrel rolls. Um, I could do some other kind of cool aileron flips back and forth and stuff, but especially in the F4 and the F5, and I just can't seem to get the mouse coordination right like I can with my thumbs. But I'm sure that will mitigate when I finally get a stick and actual rudder pedals. That's gonna help me a lot. And I don't even bother doing the PlayStation one, the PS. I think the very bottom one's only like $6 a month, and I think the middle one is like 10. And you do get quite a bit. You get free games. You get some, you're able to play multiplayer, uh, a few other things. So it's not. I've thought about it a few times, but I don't play enough first-person shooters on the console right now to warrant it. And if I wasn't planning on going PC so soon, that I probably would go ahead and do it now that I'm kind of streaming full time. But yeah, it's not quite worth it yet for me either. Especially when I'm, well, this game, I mean, for a free-to-play game, $1 a day, I mean, come on, that's completely reasonable. I'm gonna try to bomb in this, but I'm not gonna force it. I think four, isn't it four that it likes? 94. All right. Yep. That's where I'm headed to. Where are you? All right. You're probably gonna. I guess I am. I'm surprised how fast this thing accelerates, and then that's it. Which makes sense. It makes sense. This is what my good buddy in flight school got. I was so disappointed. I was so heartbroken. You go to college for 4 years. You get every license there is to get for airplanes. You go through OCS for 10 weeks of boot camp hell. Then you go to the basic school for 6 months of ground and pound training, face in the mud, infantry type training when know you're going to be a pilot. Then you go to flight ground school for 6 weeks, do all kinds of other training. Then you go to primary flight training, which is another 6 months, right? So my roommate graduated the class before me, and the top the top three people got jets.